But it's not live, right? Come
Yeah.
on.
Maybe scroll. Maybe that's because that's the old one.
I think I have to go. Well, here, there we go. And we're back. Yeah, there we go.
Fernando's there.
Oh, Fernando. Hey, Fernando, I had to reboot just as you rated, so I hope I hope your people made it on. We had a little technical difficulty. Fernando Sosa guitar. This brother, you ought to hear him play jazz
Yeah.
guitar and flamenco or whatever. He has a channel on YouTube. Amazing. So thank you for the 21 of your followers who came to visit us. Okay, we're gonna play a music video to test. What's that?
The screen.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna see if this plays, and this is, let's send this out to Fernando, right?
right.
Because, and I'm gonna try to find a cool video for you. Okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. Okay, and then I'm going to let's do Waimanalo 2. This is here, and then we'll kill two birds with one stone. Okay, because somebody was saying I'm from Waimanalo. Cross your fingers that we can hear this.
Monday is busy, Tuesday I feel dizzy, Wednesday is so tiring, Thursday uninspiring, the weekend comes around, I got already Monday on my mind. But I keep on smiling, cause I got a perfect hiding. I've been searching the solution, and it's not a revolution. The passion that will free us was hidden in plain sight, there will time. Summer is made for loving. Winter is the perfect time for Godland. Spring and fall are so romantic, right? But when we feel the things are crazy, we stay at home, we're making babies. And we stay home, we're making babies all night. Your eyes, my laughter and your smile. She'll be running like a devil, he'll be posing as a rebel. We'll teach him how to dance and then we go to France for a while. We'll be traveling the globe in a vintage station wagon, like a movie from the 80s. Making friends with some aliens, camping on volcanoes, taking random shots of the world.
All right, we're back and you can hear us and we can hear it. How good is that? In fact, James said during that song, he goes, you know what just made that song sound better? And that was the news that our brother Miles in Boston, Medium 7 Up, just heard that the elementary strings program will not be cut from the district and he doesn't have to find a new job. Right there. Congratulations, man. And if it happened to anybody, it should happen to Miles because he is so committed to helping these young people learn music. Right?
Yes.
all kinds too, special needs, you name it. Brother is on top of it. Thank you,
Spreading the
Miles.
aloha.
Yeah, there we go. Mad Statter, LOL, don't worry, it will happen. What will happen? Oh, here we go. Congrats. I'm so happy to hear that. Though I admit I was hoping you'd use the time to move to Hawaii or go to UH. Aha! He's saying that could still happen, right?
Get summer school.
Yeah, he comes here every summer. Spends about a month. We hang out, and Miles, I've been trying to teach him how to drive. He can't drive. So I
Really?
said, come on, jump in a truck. I'll show you how to drive. In fact, I got him on the one wheel for a little while. He was like, ah,
It's harder than driving. The one wheel is more difficult.
That's what I said. Okay, let's editorialize while our mics are still working. And again, this goes out to all the people who came over with Fernando Sosa guitar. We editorialize these news clips so that people know what's happening in Hawaii.
Man with a sports car and a bad temper in West Oahu.
Bad
Numerous
temper.
drivers have reported road
Somebody on the west side with a bad temper.
That's rare.
I know.
rage incidents involving a similar suspect. Jolani Martinez explains.
We spoke with two victims who say they were separately accosted by the same suspected driver in the middle of this busy roadway in Eva Beach. They worry it will happen again to others.
He got out and already he was yelling and he basically said, "You effer," and he slammed his hand on my hood.
Check out the dent on this driver's hood after he says a man in a silver Mustang swerved in front of him near
You know what? If you're going to act like that, maybe you should cover up your license plate.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, they blurred it here, but the cops know who it is now.
Yeah.
Right?
Get
Queens
him.
Medical Center West, then stopped traffic to confront him on Fort Weaver Road. The victim posted the March 20th incident on social media, and others mentioned similar incidents involving what appears to be the same Mustang and same driver.
But having a bad week.
Weak. Might be his life.
Ooh!
Under darker skin, maybe in his 40s and 50s, I would say Asian.
Another woman dealt with an aggressive driver, matching that
That's a great shot of her, isn't it?
Yeah. She looks almost like the other guy.
description 4 days later on Fort Weaver Road.
And he thought we were cutting him off, and so he tried to race in front of us and then try to almost bang the backside of my car.
Wow.
And then at the next light, the light stopped. He got out of his car and then started banging his hands, trying to open our door, and then bang the hands on the glass and telling us like, "Oh, F you."
Both victims filed police reports. HPD says it's investigating. Driving instructor Daniel Kaimi says it's another
So the guy calls somebody an effer, and then he says F you, right? He doesn't know any swear words. He just knows alphabets.
Yeah. He knows that there are bad things that start with that letter.
Right.
Just doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, and here's Ellen going, OMG, right?
No, it's F.
Never get out of the car. Never get out of the boat. What's that?
reminder
Apocalypse.
to lock your doors as soon as you get in your vehicle.
And if somebody's trying to start one with you, no matter how you feel about the situation, just diffuse it, say sorry, and keep moving. Because if you get involved with the wrong person, it could be the last thing you ever do in your life.
What?
We don't know what this person's mental state is, but based on the
I can guess what his mental state is. PO'd.
Probably mental.
Just mental. Oh, that's funny.
people that have shared the same incidences along that road makes me wonder, it's just a matter of time when something more unfortunate might happen.
Police say to report incidents, try to note the vehicle license plate and driver description. Jolani Martinez, Hawaii News Now.
Wow.
First thing I do, I look at license plates. Most people don't do that, you know. Maybe, and it's Eva Beach of all places. Maybe he couldn't get into the surf park because it cost too much money, and he's all habut.
Or are you trying to bring the land, costs down?
Look at Kevin. Don't tweak and drive.
And of all places, though, you figure like you hear the Kahala. It's like, okay, you probably won't get in trouble in Kahala, but Eva Beach, yeah, they're right. Just one more person away from catching cracks. Because I feel like driving down over there right now.
Yeah, but But you know what? If if you looked at the kind of person this guy challenged, you know what I
Right,
mean? I
right.
mean, he's not walking up to you going,
Yeah.
"Bro, get out your car." Okay, get back here. Sorry.
He's challenging headless people.
Headless. Oh, yeah, did you see that? He challenged hands, wringing hands.
The back of a lady and then the
Right.
front of hands.
Look at that. That guy lucky he hasn't come across some Samoan drivers because they would get out of their car. But you know what? As your sister, guess what, sis? He wouldn't do that. He would look and okay, and keep going.
Not that car.
Not that car.
Yeah, because when I drive my sister's car, which is
Yeah.
a Nissan Rogue,
Yeah.
I see people get aggressive, but then they look and they go, "Oh, never mind, not that one."
Not
'Cause
that one.
When they look inside, they're like, "Oh, I thought it was a small person, but no, not that guy."
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's move on.
Yes.
It is official. Hawaii teachers will be getting a near 15% raise, 14.5 to be exact, over the next 4 years after an overwhelming number of teachers cast their ballots in favor of ratifying a new deal.
Yes. How's that? 14.5% over 3 years.
Make money.
Yeah, that's right. Almost as good as 65% for the city council right now, immediately.
You can talk to him about it tomorrow.
I know. I said, hey, so what, bro? You still need the gig.
I spoke with educators and teachers union president who say it's been a long time coming.
I'm very pleased that our teachers came out in force tonight to say that this contract is one that they're satisfied with.
Nearly 7,000 educators showed up to cast their votes, with 92% of the valid ballots in favor of ratifying the contract, giving teachers a 14.5% pay raise over the next 4 years.
I'm very thrilled at what we were able to accomplish tonight and that we have some stability for the next 4 years. So this is great. We can focus on what we need to do best, and that's to educate our keiki.
Most polling places opened around 3 p.m. and promptly closed at 6 p.m., with ballots being carefully counted by hand. Laverne Moore has been a teacher since 1970. She says this contract is a game changer.
It's a win-win for everyone around. As a teacher who's taught for 53 years, this is the best contract.
53 years she's been teaching.
Before I was born.
Well, it's not before I was born. In fact, I still owe her some homework.
We've ever had. This contract is excellent, especially for the younger teachers coming into the profession. In 22 years, they'll get to the top. Took me over 50 years to get to the top.
According to the union, teachers received their last official raises in 2021, though some have gotten supplementary payments more recently. Moore says this contract boosts her pay about $18,000.
I am very happy with this contract.
The agreement, which takes effect in July
Did you hear that, GB? 18,000 a year.
and runs through June of 2027, increases the average teacher's salary by $10,000.
Oh,
Improves salary.
10 for the average teacher.
Average.
Well, you know, the starting pay for is $35,000. How do you survive in Hawaii?
Structure.
You got to
and
marry
permanently
4 people.
adds 21 hours of professional development. When I met with Tui earlier Wednesday, he explains the impact it will have on the teacher shortage.
This is a 4-year contract, which will help us ultimately recruit and retain teachers for our classrooms, because it's our students, when we're not able to recruit, when we're not able to retain, they're the ones who suffer because they get a constant stream of new teachers every time, or long-term substitutes.
Exactly, Charles. Is that it? And a Watts 45 says, it's still not enough. And why I didn't teach in Hawaii.
In a statement, Governor Josh Green says they have a deep appreciation for Hawaii's teachers, and this contract was meant to demonstrate that. By raising starting salaries to $50,000, he hopes more of Hawaii's young men and women will aspire to become teachers. McKinley High School teacher Sean Kamita says the contract is finally giving teachers some of the recognition they deserve for their hard work and dedication.
This is a step in the right direction. It's not, we're there yet, but I feel it's the right step in the right direction.
The union president says he is
It's
grateful
the
to the
end of it.
governor, the superintendent, and the Board of Education for helping them get to this point.
So
It is official. Hawaii teachers will be getting
It looks
a near
like it's not
15
so much to take care of the current teachers. is to take care of the new teachers.
Well, they can't recruit, and they're my wife will say this, and she works at a private school, right? What?
Kinako says,
Yeah, there
agree.
he agree. He completely agrees. But there's there's not enough full-time teachers, and sometimes the substitute is 6 months of the subject. And what? I know. It's about time the teachers got what they deserve. Yeah, and but Charles Roden, he said 37 to 76,000 a year for teachers in NC, North Carolina, right? I think Green is misinformed. Surprised. Well, let's not talk about politics because we'll go down that slippery slope, and we don't want to.
Yeah.
Andy and James will start broadcasting podcast quality 101.
There you go.
Yeah, you didn't see the beginning of the show, and we doubled up our broadcast quality.
Yeah, well, that would be production quality.
Yeah, you know what? We did 2 shows today.
Yeah,
I'm tired. I don't know about you.
So this is our Friday episode, which we won't be doing on Friday.
It's not our fault. It's the calendar's fault. There we go. Our children are our national treasure. Pulani, exactly.
Yeah,
And and my wife, who basically makes spit. I'm serious. In Hawaii, I think what is it? The median income, you have to make $100,000 here. That's what they estimated. Whether you're doing it with 1 job or 3 jobs. Right. Milk is $8 a gallon.
Yeah.
Right. I bought gas yesterday at Costco, $4.25 a gallon for the cheap stuff. Wow. Yeah. You are doing fine.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Look, my district topped out at 120,000. You know what, Watts? I've told that joke. 20 years ago. They should keep giving teachers raises till people walk through a parking lot and go, "Whoa, Mercedes must be a teacher." Yeah. I'm serious. Okay. Let's see. In Seattle, the median income is $120 per year. I make less than half of that. Yeah, that's right, Watts. Right? And
priced out of Paradise and priced out of Seattle. 2 different places to be priced out of. I'm sorry, Master.
Andy, we too filled the gas tank yesterday at Costco, $4.25. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and it's $4.30 a gallon. Well, fly here and you can save yourself 5 cents a gallon. There we go. Okay.
I get mine from Sam, so it's almost as good as that $4.30.
Yeah,
but not really.
Well, they're just trying to avoid it going to $4.20.
Oh yeah,
right. Because then the car won't go faster than 13 miles an hour. Okay, let's do another one here. We're running up on the top of the hour. Okay, listen to this.
When you need more storage on your phone, there's something you should avoid doing.
Jamie Tucker tells us about a common mistake that deletes photos forever.
Smartphones are now our primary camera. They're also how we listen to music, watch videos, play games, and all that stuff takes up a lot of storage space. And that's why sometimes you see this when you go to take a picture. So before you take pictures of vacations or graduation parties, you need to know how much space you'll need.
Photos are usually around 2 megabytes. A 20-second video takes up 163 megabytes of storage. Now, you may want to delete photos and videos, but don't be hasty. On iPhones, photos are stored in the iCloud. And if you're
there are people right now listening go, "What's a megabyte?"
If you're not careful, deleting them from your phone will also delete them from the cloud, so you'll lose them forever. Before you delete photos and videos from an iPhone, turn off iCloud. Never mind the pop-up warning. This will delete the photos only from your phone and keep them in the cloud. On this iPhone, photos take up over 4.5 gigabytes of space.
How's it, chakalaka?
Deleting them from the phone won't affect them in the cloud, provided you've turned off iCloud Sync. And once you're finished, turn iCloud Backup back on. On an Android...
What? Well, wouldn't it sync and then delete what you deleted?
I would think so.
Device is a lot easier. Just make sure backup is turned on. All of the photos get uploaded to Google Photos so you can safely delete them from your device.
That's what
now
I do.
check apps. Facebook and Instagram take up a ton of space. If you need some space for photos, delete these apps from your phone and download them again, which will clear out the storage. Your Facebook and Instagram will not be affected. Delete and reinstall any streaming apps. And if there are apps you haven't used in a long time, delete those, especially free games that can not only take up space, but...
That's a great tip. Just eliminate apps you don't use.
That sounds very efficient.
Wow, what a concept.
drain the battery even when you're not using them.
And when you get home, you can connect the phone to a computer, download all those images onto a hard drive so you know you've got them saved. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
Thank you, Jamie Tucker. I think I figured out what this guy's, hustle is, right? He does those and then sells that piece to a whole bunch of different stations all around the country. Kind of like, know what I mean, Vern? Remember when that guy was doing those commercials?
They do have the same shirt on.
It's the same shirt.
Wow, he's figured it out. He's gonna be the new.
He's Vern.
What? Oh, what the tech, Vern?
What the tech, Vern? Oh, Mr. Me had to use the iPhone to take a photo exam pic today. He was hopeless. Oh, well, some of this advice isn't so great, especially about the photos. You need to be sure what you're doing.
Yeah.
And another thing too, if you go to take pictures and stuff, if people delete their photos, they don't realize they go into a file of deleted, and you have
trash.
You have to delete the deleted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always imagine, like these, these. Uh-oh. You hear that? And I was going to say, Kinako's going to start going. Ooh. Every time there's a siren, she does that. But anyway, you have to delete the deleted photo. It says remove photos. You go to the storage place.
Yeah, it goes into the trash, and then you got empty the trash.
Jim Varney, that was his name. Yeah, Fatishan, man, you're right, Jim Varney. Know what I mean, Vern? Yeah, go look, man. And so Johnny. Oh,
Hollywood.
Everybody knows that. Hotmail is just forced me to clean out 7 gigs of stuff. Took me hours. Wow. If I install Facebook on my phone for any reason, I back up contacts and then delete them all, restore them after I remove Facebook. I'm getting a headache. But Shock is good at that stuff, I know. Gil Soto from Texas. It's truly the best time of the day when you get off work.
Well, I like dinner time.
Dinner's good. And bedtime's not bad.
Oh, sometimes that sneaks up on me,
I
just
know.
wake up and go, what, it's breakfast time already?
Oh, time to eat. My doggy did that too, would howl with the sirens. And she does this. Ooh. I wonder, is she talking to it or does it hurt her ears?
Oh. Yeah, I wonder too, because my dog, when I play the bottom string of the guitar, only that string.
Oh, it must hit just right.
The right note. So maybe this ambulance is hitting the right note. Or maybe it's that ground shaking new siren.
Okay.
AI.
Let's see if what else? What do you got? We got to get moving.
Guess that price.
Here's another one. Okay, we're going to go take a look at another Portlock property. People really seem to like this. So this is Portlock, right? I know when you see this house, we ask people to guess what they're asking for this house, okay? Check this out.
No, I don't know the price, so I'm going to have to guess too.
Do you want to know it?
Well, if you say it, then they're going to hear it.
Oh, I can do it over here. Oh, okay. Your sound effects are priceless. Oh, thank you.
But your sound effects cost more than this house.
Look at this, though. And it comes with a drone, so you can tell where your dog is.
Wow, look at that.
Where is this house? It's in Portlock. Okay. Trophy house. Our first first bid is 20 million. Wow, that place is amazing. No.
I was close though.
Yeah. Look at this, Fautishi man. 3 mil. Good luck keeping the bugs out. Wow, if that's your thought when you look at this, you're right though. Okay, we got an 8 mil.
There's an 8.4 mil.
Nice. Okay. Oh, look at love.
21.
21?
Oh my goodness, you have a pond in your house and a waterfall.
Yeah, look at this. That's the shower. You just go outside.
That's the cat where they drink.
Speaking of cats, 4.125. Wow, that's getting specific.
12.34.
I like living in a hotel. I prefer my clutter. Yeah, you know that. I always think that about these. It looks like a hotel.
Yeah.
18 million. A watt's 45.
Wow, you got a wave too. Look at your own wave pool.
Look at that. There. No.
Your natural made wave pool.
Wow, you mean the waves happen in the ocean?
Yeah. Oh, so it's not man-made.
No, it's not. 6.75.
Wow, you can turn off the sun?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Oh, that's the end of it. Yeah, you can turn off the sun. Well, you pay that kind of money, and there's a rheostat, and you can make the sun as bright as you like.
Man, when you pay that
15?
much.
Oh, well, guess what? I know what it costs, so when you hear me go, ooh, that's close. There is a koi fish pond in there. Oh, yeah, they all do that, you know. Every house, you never notice all the super expensive houses have koi fish ponds? I think it's the same fish. They just move them from house to house.
Oh, that fish has been, typecasted?
You sound like my wife. Too big, cannot clean. I would just use the living room, kitchen, and bedroom. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think people have this kind of, you got a staff, or at least people who come in every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, all those days.
Where is Portlock? It's over past
Cocoa
Hawaii.
Head.
Yeah, Cocoa Head.
Yeah.
Right there in Bangkok. I have a little video that takes us through there, okay? Let's play that. So 19.75, 10 million. Do you know who's closest so far? And Sam Bittner says 17 million.
Well, I think it's that and
Where?
that, right? If I had the price right.
Where?
That one right there.
Use the name so I know who you're talking about. You're pointing.
Isn't it Ellen and Namaste's price is the closest?
This is the closest right here.
Oh, see, I got the number wrong.
No,
That's what I was
this
thinking.
is the price right here.
Okay.
They're asking 17 million.
Oh,
I said 1 and 7.
No, because when you went like this, I thought it meant 0. So I was like, 10.
Yeah, Portlock is just past. You want to see Portlock? I have Portlock. Let's go through there. Wait, hold on.
We're on the top of the hour.
Yeah. P-O-R.
So Sam Bittner wins with the 17 million.
Yeah, and
you get bragging rights.
Oh, a Watts was pretty close though. He was, I think, 18.
18.
Yeah. Okay, let me declunkanize this, and then this is, and when you drive down the street, you don't know these types of houses are there next to the beach, right? But this is what if you drive through the neighborhood, this is what it looks like.
I'm a man or am I a mouse? I'm a man, I'm sorry to say. That's what makes me weak. That's what makes me doubt what I speak. It makes me doubt who I am. Am I a man? The mouse, he beats me with ease at being just what he is. Though tiny doesn't doubt what he is. He is a mouse, and he's far more a mouse than I'm a man. So to all you manly men, I say, you may ham it up all you can, but you'll never be as much of a man as a mouse is a mouse. No, you'll never be as much of a man as a mouse is a mouse. As a mouse is a mouse. As a mouse is a mouse. As a mouse is a mouse.
How's that? Portlock. That's right. And by the way, we want to mention that Doc Bailey, Cranes and Equipment, one of our sponsors on the television side. So you'll see that commercial. Big cranes, rents, repairs, and teaches people how to do them. Aloha Kia, right? 2 in my family, great cars. We just posted a new spot, by the way, for on the TV side, and also TNT Tinting.
Yes.
40 years in Hawaii, and I've had, I think, at least 3 cars done by them. And I always mention that he suggested I tint my front windshield. I went, what? No, I don't want it dark. He goes, no, it's not dark. You can't even tell. It just bounces the UV out. So when I park it in the sun, it's not hot when I get in. Amazing. And they do houses, and they do, those office buildings. All kinds. So come TNT Tinting. Check them out if you can.
Yeah, and tomorrow night, go see Andy Bumatai with Frank De Lima and Augie T at the Mac on Maui.
Mac
tomorrow
on
night.
Maui. Yeah, that's going to be good fun.
Yeah.
And, act now because we might be headed for a sellout.
Tickets are moving.
Right. I think people are going, oh, Andy and Frank, we better see them before they're gone. Because,
the last one.
this might be, the expiration date coming up, these buggers. Someone said that to me the other day. I always regret, he came to my show and said, always regret not going to see Malcolm Bang. And now he's not with us. So I came to see you. I went, oh, brah. Thanks. That'll my next story. Come see us before we're dead tour. But anyway, we appreciated it. Whew. Remember, no Daily Pidgin Show Friday. Well, thank you, Kevin. That's right. Yeah, because we're going to Maui, and I got an early flight because the show's at 7, and it would not work out if I had to rush.
But if you guys can share the old videos to people who haven't seen them before.
Yeah.
We have friends and, maybe some Facebook groups that you might want to share it.
Right.
Let them know. Spread the word.
Oh, your Gail Soto has it, the Pushing Daisies tour. Pushing up Daisies tour.
That's very Texas of you there, Gil Soto.
Very Texas. Okay, we have one last news item we need to editorialize. Yeah. And we always like to end with some good news.
Always,
right?
yes.
This one is just so cool. Check this out. And by the way, thanks to C Honda for sending me a lot of these links to a lot of these videos. And this is one of the ones she suggested.
When 3 Big Island girls signed up for aerospace classes, they didn't realize how much they'd enjoy it.
Can you imagine 3 girls go, hey, we're going to take aerospace class. Sound like fun.
Well, it is a new day and age.
Yeah.
STEM Design Award.
Either that or get good-looking boys in that class. But I don't think that's it. I think they're just smart.
Winning project for NASA. Bridget Bumatai introduces us to these whiz kids on the Big Island.
Have you ever designed a chair before?
No. So this is our first time.
Meet Anya, Michaela, and Linnell, aerospace design students from Makualani Christian Academy on the Big Island.
This backrest becomes the shin rest because this chair converts to a kneeling posture chair.
They designed and built a lunar habitat chair for the NASA Hunch program, a competition where students design products that astronauts may use in space. Their winning chair.
Don't they wear matching shirts? I mean,
private school.
Oh,
is
you think
specially
so? Oh, yeah.
designed for use on the moon.
So when you're in space, for the astronauts, the reason why we created this posture chair was mainly so that their fluids can disperse more evenly. Because since there is no gravity in space, it kind of ruins their blood flow and circulation. And so that was also one of the reasons why we won this competition, was the uniqueness of our chair, because they haven't seen anyone else do a posture chair like this.
With guidance from teacher Frederick Herman, the students spent all school year working on their prototype.
It was a lot of trial and error. We did so much research. We originally thought the chair was
Okay, look at this shot here.
gonna be inflatable.
Tell me they also don't spend a lot of time on eyebrows.
That's the thing that the girls do nowadays. And I'm glad that my daughter doesn't, but I see a lot of girls, it's either too, really narrow or really thick.
Yeah, well, we have all versions here, but I mean, they look nice, don't get me wrong, but there's some work there.
Yeah, but that didn't work. There were so many things that didn't work. So honestly, something we learned is if you want to make something work and build something that works, you have to experiment a lot.
A lot of hours were put into this chair.
So we have this thing called an FNS, which is a Friday night sacrifice. Which is basically when we all stay after school in Mr. Herman's classroom and work on the things we don't get to work on. Because, a class is only so long. And so we stay after school usually until 8 or 9.
Really late.
Losing all those Friday nights paid off.
Threading.
The girls are heading to the Johnson
That's what they
Space
call it.
Center in Houston, Texas, to meet with NASA and show off their
I think it's a
lunar habitat
technique.
chair. It's a big leap from when they first signed
I'm glad I wasted my youth.
up for aerospace classes.
In the beginning, me and Linnell originally just joined for fun because we didn't want to take a science class.
There are entire makeup lines designed just for eyebrows. Eyebrows are big business.
Also eyelashes. You see how they're coming back and they're much more ridiculously
Oh,
huge.
are you kidding? They get the kind, they can catch cell reception.
Yeah. Or when you get hot, they go, come close.
Oh, there we go.
Turns out, aerospace taught them a lot about the cosmos.
We're so small. I remember we were talking perspective of a person or even just the whole earth compared to the universe.
And themselves.
Learning the importance of workspace collaboration and getting to work with people, from different backgrounds with different ideas, because at the end of the day, everybody has something to contribute to the table.
I learned that procrastination does not take you anywhere. If you want to do something, you got to do it right now. So for us, I think we struggled a lot with procrastinating a lot of things. But with this chair, it kind of helped us learn more about, taking time and making ourselves be more wise with.
Shock. I have never once cared about my eyebrows.
What we do and stuff like that.
I'm really proud of them. What I like
Let's look at his eyebrows. There. Oh, there. That's a man
about
of my own
them
heart.
is their imaginations.
He says something real cool here. Listen to this.
I would put it this way. An engineer once told me that it's better to work with young people, because when you work with young people, they don't know yet what they can't do. And so they assume they can do anything. And so you get this better idea pool. They come up with these crazy ideas and these random ideas.
I feel like we always see boys kind of taking on that kind of stuff. And it can be discouraging because that's all you see. And it's stereotypical, you can't do that stuff. But we did, and we were very successful.
In Kona, Bridget Namata, KHO12 News, working for Hawaii.
So Darlene S says, too funny, you two, but so true. At Costco, saw one lady look like she had a feather boas on her eyelashes. Makes me wonder how they see through them. I know.
But that's the ladies, they don't need visor. They just stand in the sun, face the sun, and they don't need to this.
But in my act, I say, but if you stand close, you get good cell reception. 'Cause the buggers bounce off there. Woo, look at that. I got 4 bars. I know. Well, anyway, there you go, gang. End with some good news. And it's a big island school.
Yep.
3 women, and they're going to NASA with an incredible design. How cool is that? I love when that guy said, young people don't know what they can't do.
Yeah.
I love that. Random ideas sound like fun. There we go. You know, speaking of eyebrows, you know, I had a friend, Debbie Regal, and she tattooed her eye makeup on.
Oh yeah, I have a friend that tattooed the eyeliner.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what she
eyelids.
does. Eyelid, and sometimes some people do the thing because they said when you get older, right, you don't want to have to put your glasses on, and some people. She says it's great because at the end of the night, I just wash my face, go sleep. I don't have to remove makeup.
Or even get up and put it on.
Well, that's a big time saver, right?
That's
there.
one thing you don't see, like how back in the days we used to see women putting makeup while driving.
I
don't see that nowadays.
Yeah, I know. I
don't know.
Yeah, can you imagine? Oh, my eyeliner!
Well, I think now they text. That's why. So
yeah.
So they go, I cannot do makeup because I got to text.
No, what
while
they
I'm
do is
driving."
they hold their phone up like this and they're using it as a mirror while they put on their makeup, and they can hear anyway.
Well, they said they don't do any. They don't worry about eyebrows. You do when they're gone. So I remember one time my eyebrows, I had a rash over here and the eyebrows disappeared.
Yeah.
And then I was worried about my eyebrows. I hope it comes back. So thank goodness it's back.
I was in high school one time and this girl was curling her eyelash. Remember those eyelash curler things? And she grabbed her eyelash and she was curling and she was talking. She had her hand on the table and her elbow slipped off. Boom! And she pulled out all her eyelash hair.
And then she looked
And
really
she looked-
surprised.
Oh no, what happened? I know. Oh, look, my mother-in-law did her tattoo her eyebrows. Yeah, there we go. I saw someone who had a tattooed lips, looked like a clown. Oh, at 21, you're 21 and bulletproof. You know that one.
I know the old school eyeliners, the ladies had to get a lighter and melt the tip of the pencil.
What? And put it in a spoon and suck it up with a...
No, to make it soft so that you can
Oh,
draw.
so that you can draw on it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Ouch. I'll bet you that hurt. Yeah, I'm guessing it did. All right, gang. We're only 12 minutes over. No problem. Okay. Thank you for joining us. We'll be here. What's today? Thursday. We
Monday.
will not be here tomorrow because I got to go holo. But we'll see you Monday. Mahalo for being here. Thanks to our moderationists.
Nani aloha, and where Devin and C Honda.
Oh, get them all the way. Thank you. And thank you, Hamajang Gang, for watching. Thanks, we're going to push the button. And, hey, follow if you can on YouTube. Would appreciate it. Thanks, Hey, it won't go.